954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Wherever you are tuning in right now, thank you so much for being here with us on INCRadio New York. I'm Sister Mika Jamas, your host for today's episode, but I'm not by myself today. With me is Sister Abby. Hi, Sister Abby. How are you doing?
Hi, Sister Mika. I am doing well. How are you doing?
I am awake. So that's good. We also have, drum roll please, he hasn't been here in a while, Brother Christian.
I think they can see it from the way that we're broadcasting right now, but
that's true.
I'm here. It's been so long. It's just so busy in Manhattan on Saturdays. But,
I know. We're definitely glad that you are here with us today.
I wish we were complete, though. You know who's missing.
I know. I wonder where he is right now.
It's okay. Maybe he'll hop on. Who knows?
Yes. All right. So, everyone, again, thank you so much for being on with us today. We are in the middle of summer. Can you feel the heat? And during these times, of course, we can't help but reminisce about the summers that have passed and how much fun we had back then. So, we're going to talk about it right now. Today on INCRadio New York, we are going to be talking about our favorite summertime memories, whether it was 1 year ago or 10 years ago or more. You can drop your favorite summer memories in the comment section below and we'll shout them out on our next live broadcast. So today we are going to continue our New York 45 Fun Fact Challenge, but we're going to do it a bit differently because, we're pre-recording, but you can definitely still win a prize. So make sure to watch the whole show and follow explicitly our directions. Okay, so we're going to ask you a fun fact challenge question and make sure to put your answer in the comment section below. Right, make sure you include your answer, your name, hashtag your congregation, all right, and that constitutes your entry. If your entry is missing your congregation or the hashtag your congregation, it's not going to get counted, okay? All right, are you ready? We're going to reveal the winners on our next live broadcast. So next week, we're going to have 3 winners, right? So 1 for today and then 2 for next week's. All right, question number 1. What is the only group worship service in our district that is located outside the U.S.? All right, can you see that? I posted that. It's right here. There you go. What is the only group worship service in our district that is located outside the U.S.? Again, don't forget to include, along with your answer, your name and hashtag your local congregation. And then we'll reveal the winners on our next live broadcast.
Man, I wish I could answer this question. Shout out to the brethren there. I miss you guys.
All right, so what are we going to talk about, Brother Christian?
Right, so like we spoke about earlier into our intro, it's summer, and we're going to talk about just some memories about what we really enjoyed in our past summer vacations or our past summertime memories. So I guess to start things off, what are some of your favorite summertime memories? We'll start with Atamika. If you have any.
When I was really, really young. So I grew up in the Philippines, right? And I remember this because it just rained yesterday. And whenever it rains in the summer, especially if it rains really hard, as kids, we used to shower in the rain. So that was one of my favorite summertime memories. And then running barefoot, we would race. And then run barefoot or climb trees. That stuff. So I know on the intro it's 1 year ago or 10 years ago. This was a million years ago. How about you, Sister Abby? What are some of your favorite summertime memories?
It's so hard to really honestly remember because sometimes years blend into each other, and then sometimes I think, did that happen during the summertime or did that happen at some other point in my life? Because we're working. Some of us are working, and we don't really have summer vacations. When you're younger, elementary school, high school, college, some people have the summer break, so you kind of have a end point or the start of summer. But when you start working, you don't really have those breaks. From what I hope it's during the summertime. I think it's right after I graduated my master's or my PA school. My friend and I decided to go to Europe for a trip. So we both, I think, graduated, she graduated her undergrad, I graduated from PA school or something, and we're let's just go to Europe. So that was our backpacking through Europe trip, and we were out there for about 2 weeks. So that's one of my favorite, I think it happened during the summertime memories.
Wait. Oh, there you go.
My paid actor, guys. It's back.
We should have a counter for how many times do we hear that.
Next time. On our next show, we'll count it.
Wait, so backpacking, did you really only have a backpack?
Yes. So we just had a backpack, and we left New York, and we landed in, I think, Nice, France, and we just had a backpack on us, and we traveled through the train system. We stayed in not the hostels, but we stayed in reasonably priced hotels and whatnot, and we went up a planned train trip throughout basically Southern Europe, it seemed like.
Where did you put your clothes?
In our backpack. Everything was packed in our backpack, and we made sure that there was a laundromat or close by, so we did wash our clothes. It was very minimal what we brought over. I
love how the first thing she was what about your clothes?
And since it's summertime, we kind of
I'm so confused.
And you learn what can be multifunctional. We brought sundresses so we can wear them out while we're out and about, and we can also use it for worship service too, because there's still proper attire. It's long enough, it's proper. So that's how we kind of got away with not packing too much.
I just feel just my skincare product.
Well, back then I didn't really care about skincare compared to now. So
I don't know about that. Not for me, my skincare products. I don't really. I just put some soap and water and call it a day. But as an overpacker and a pack rat, I don't know. I can't fathom the idea of.
True. Last week the topic was I forgot what was the topic last week, but we were talking about how I pack so much. I overpack. I bring extras, 3 extras of everything.
Yeah, it's better to have extras of something rather than getting caught in the middle of nowhere and you have nothing else to wear. But
yeah, it's better to have it and not need it.
That's just, I don't know. That's my mentality too. But
I'm sorry, I'm just like so amazed about.
But since Abby, I could never.
I mean, this was when I was younger. I was in my early 20s. I really wasn't a preparer or like a pack rat like I am now. Like I definitely overpack now. But like back then I was like, oh, I'll just buy it when I'm there. But I do remember that eventually I had like a packable bag, like another, I don't want to say like a suitcase, but I checked in my backpack and I had like another like 2 carry-on. So coming back, I had a little bit more luggage, I guess. But going there, it was very minimal.
I need to take some notes. I should be jotting these down because
I'm still working on it in my brain. How about you, Brother Christian? What's some of your favorite summertime memories?
I don't know. Summertime there's a lot of memories. With just my. Our birthdays fall in the summer, so you already know what happens at my birthdays. It's such a big thing. We made it like our own thing every year. So, those are some of my.
I feel like you also go to a lot of places, Brother Christian.
Oh, yeah. I was going to get to that too, because, especially recently, like over the past couple of years, ever since like maybe the pandemic started, kind of made it the point that, shouldn't waste time just saying, oh, I wish I could go there. Like, save up and then make plans to actually go somewhere. So past couple of years since the pandemic started, been traveling a lot. So with my parents, and we kind of just been, I guess, on our own way of backpacking. But I've also taken some solo. Well, wait, what happened?
Luggaging because.
Oh well. I turns out I'm the one that actually carries less things than my parents. My mom's the one that overpacks. So I've learned from Sister Kate not to overpack and only bring only the things that I need. And only there's stores wherever you go, so you can always just buy the things that if you're missing something there. So it's one of the things that I've learned when it comes to traveling. But over the past years, my favorite memories have been traveling through Europe with my parents and doing some solo trips out on my own as well. So those have kind of been the biggest things that make one of my summertime memories my favorites. So I guess moving on to the next question. So we talked about our favorite summertime memories, but what made them so great for you guys? I guess I'll throw it back to Abby, and then we'll go.
I think it was more of like just my friend and I having fun and exploring and getting into our little adventures. It was like both of she traveled a lot with her family abroad, and for me, I didn't really travel abroad a lot, so it was like my first time to be on my own abroad. So we got into interesting situations, and us being like in our early 20s, kind of naive. But we survived. But it was just fun, like trying to navigate a foreign country, trying to like try new things,
yes.
Trying to communicate, not get into like too much
my smoke shenanigans with you. So
yeah, it's just one of those unforgettable things that like you always look back as like, can you believe we did XYZ? Can you believe that this happened? And like it's good fun memories to like look back upon and just like kind of laugh at yourself.
Yeah. What about you, Atamiko? What made those memories so great for you?
You're young, right? Like, I think I was probably
You're still young. What do you mean?
Like the memories that I talked about earlier,
Okay.
I was like literally a child. And, there's definitely some nostalgia there because you were, like young, wild, and free. Had no care in the world, no responsibilities. Your biggest problem is having to go home early because you just want to hang out and run around on your bare feet, or like those fire ants that you see on the trees that hurt when they bite you.
Yeah.
But other than that, you really get to enjoy the summer. I feel like now as an adult, I feel like even just resting, I feel guilty. I feel like I need to always be productive or always doing something. So I can't enjoy, like any free time. So it makes you want to wish that you can go back and, and relive those days and be worry free and stuff like that.
Sometimes I look back at it too about my childhood memories and I'm like, how did I used to do it back then without getting so tired? Because it's just, now that, mid-20s, guys, it's getting rough out here. My knees hurt, my back hurts.
Oh, yeah.
You're too young to have those problems.
Brother Christian, wait until you're 30 plus.
Sorry, no, it's just the athletic side of me that's saying that. It's just, I think I need to take a rest from volleyball these days, but no, yeah, like it's
Gabby and I can't relate.
Your pains are different, Sister Mika. I'm kidding. No, yeah, but like you said, like back then we're just so pressed. Your only problem was just, you're out of time and you just want to stay out there and play with your friends, right? But yeah, I guess for my memories, what made them so great is that, one, I got to travel with my parents and experience, those kinds of memories with them. And, we got to see the places that we wanted in our bucket list, visiting. If you check out our thumbnail, you'll see some stuff that from my trip. So if you see that bridge with the clear blue, the sky blue water, that's actually where they filmed a certain K-drama. I won't say which one, but they did it on that bridge right there in that little pier, which was really cool, and I got to visit that. So and that was in Switzerland. And Switzerland is one of my top countries to visit, and being able to visit that with my parents by doing that whole entire trip was very chaotic because first we stopped in Italy and then we ended up in Switzerland at the end of it. But we ended up taking a train from Milan through the Swiss Alps, and it was a nice about 8-hour train ride.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, maybe 10-hour train ride from Milan all the way to Zurich. So that was but it was through the Swiss Alps, so we got to see the mountains, and then we got to see some mountain goats, which is really cool for me.
So cool.
So yeah, and you just got to see the glacier and through a panoramic window on the train, and you just kind of sit there and just enjoy the view and just
for 10 hours
worry free. But 10 hours on a train with that kind of view was really nice. So I
feel the aches and pains already.
Yeah, and also traveling, I guess what it makes them so great for me, these kinds of memories, is that it helps me learn about other people and other cultures. One thing I like to do in my travels is to see what other church districts are like. So if I visited your district, and if you're tuning in, then hello. But it's just seeing how the brethren are in that district too is also a nice experience, and how kind of compare it to how we do it here in the District of New York, and what's different, what's the same. But all in all, it's mostly the same with how we run things in the Church of Christ. That's how it is. So,
and you realize how small the church world is, because then they ask you oh, do you know so and so, brother so and so, and you're like, oh yeah, they're here, they're there, and you're wow, back in Europe or maybe Australia, Philippines, we're all connected somehow.
Also, solo traveling was a big thing too. I know at the Abbey was talking about backpacking with her friend, and just navigating through the metro system in Europe is already an experience, and doing it by yourself is also another experience. You learn a lot about yourself too while you're on your travels. So
that's so scary. I could never.
It is I know my first international trip by myself was Australia. So that was I was already scared because it takes 2 days to get to Australia. They're down under the land down under. So it's crazy enough to just travel there, and you got your layovers, and you don't want to miss you're connecting flights and whatnot, and you're hoping that all of your baggage lands in the same airport. You're not missing anything, those kinds of things. But yes, you agree. Thank you. Yeah, I want my luggages too, man.
That's 3.
But yeah, that's what makes those kinds of memories so great for me. Do you guys have anything you want to add to those memories, or you're all set?
Not really. I mean, but what do you have planned for the rest of the summer? Where are we at in our summer? We're in the middle of summer, so we have how many more weeks left?
I mean, honestly, for me, my summer hasn't started yet. I know it's summer, but I'm doing summer classes, so I've kind of nonstop been in school ever since the spring semester started. Kind of just been balancing school and church again, but August, the end of July is when things starts to calm down, and I finish the semester, and I have about 3 weeks before I start over again. But I guess for the rest of the summer, for my actual summer, maybe just some hiking trips planned upstate New York. I know I discovered some new trails that I really wanted to explore, so might take up a day and just explore them with some friends. Or but I know mid-August I'm going to Seattle for a wedding, so we will be going there. Someone from Manhattan is getting married there, so we're gonna have some nice wedding season plans again.
Wow, I wish I can also do that. How about you, Sister Abby?
So yeah.
I know. I think I don't even know what I'm doing next week, but I think I'm having some maybe beach trips coming up with a couple of my friends. I personally don't like the beach. I don't know why I'm going, but it's something to do. I just don't like being out in the sun.
Me too, Sister Abby.
Summer's all about the beach.
I know.
I don't really like going to the beach either. Like, what do I do there?
Like people, I don't sunbathe. I'm already tan. Like I don't want to get any darker. I mean, I don't mind reading a book, but then I get sticky. Like it's a whole to do, and you get sand but I mean, it's hanging out with my friends, so it's fine.
You're
those
going for
memories.
the vibes. You know, you're there for the
yeah.
That's what it is.
This is for work, I guess. Like I have to do continuing education conferences, so I'll be going to Wisconsin for a conference in the middle of August. So I might apparently they have good cherries and they have cheese curds, I think. So maybe I have to bring some pills to help with my digestion. But yeah, I have a friend there too, so I'll probably meet up with her for catching up and whatnot. So I guess that's kind of like my summer fun / work plans, I guess.
That's amazing. Do you know what I have planned for the rest of the summer? Tune in a little bit, and we're going to talk about them. That's what I have planned for the rest of the summer.
I mean, you're not wrong. We're also doing those things too, so we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about them in a little bit, actually. But before we talk about all of that, I think, Sister Abby, would you like to tell us who won the hashtag challenge last week?
Yes, for the hashtag challenge, thank you again, brethren, and those who participated last week. We'll recognize the top 3 local congregations or group or church services or extensions that won, or top 3. So third will be Albany. So congratulations, Albany. Second place is Long Island City. And first place is Woodside. So congratulations to New York, downstate New York local congregations. All right, so we'll see next week who will be the top 3. And our top hashtaggers is number 3 is Ingrid Cambray, Brother Harry Davis, and Sister Lonnie. So thank you again for shouting at your local congregations and tuning into our show.
Actually, you can still participate in the hashtag challenge, but you can do so in the comment section below. We might not have a live chat if you're not watching us live. You can still participate in the hashtag challenge by commenting below. So take your chance, and next week
Comment down
we'll
below.
find out who's going to be number 1, number 2, number 3.
Man, I haven't said that line in so long, but comment down below, guys.
Yep. And don't forget to also put your answer for NYK45 Fun Fact Challenge in the comment section below. Again, don't forget to include your name, hashtag your local congregation, and your answer. And we'll reveal the winner.
Hello everyone, I'm Sister Angelica Amores from INCRadio podcast, and we are officially 7 days away from celebrating the 110th anniversary of the Iglesianicristo Church of Christ. Happy anniversary, everyone!
Ginagawa mo? Resume?
Opo, ate.
Akala ko ba natanggap ka na doon sa pinag-applyan mo abroad? Maganda pa naman ang benefits doon at malaki ang salary. At may option pa man din na madadala mo ang pamilya natin doon after 3 years.
It's not that I don't like it, ate. Kaso sa kontrata kasi once a month lang ang day off. Paano ako makakasamba? Diba sa ating mga Iglesia ni Cristo, priority natin ang pagsamba at pagtupad ng tungkulin. Kaya ayun, hindi ko tinanggap ang offer.
Tama yan. Unahin natin lagi ang pagsamba sa Diyos at ang Ama ang bahala sa atin. Ibibigay niya kung ano ang kalooban niya para sa iyo. Kaya, huwag kang mag-alala. Makikita mo, may pagkakaloob siyang mas makabubuti para sa iyo.
Tama yan, ate, at sigurado yan. Pero, teka, tingnan mo nga kung ano po bang magandang ilagay dito.
May mga bagay na hindi natin inaasahan. Anong gagawin mo kung may nakita kang importanteng bagay na hindi naman sa'yo?
Babalik ko ba o hindi? Pero, problemado ako. Sakto kailangan mo ng...
Ito na bang kasagutan sa aking problema?
Pero, kailangan ko ibalik to.
Laging isa buhay ang pagiging matapat kahit sa anumang paraan.
Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat.
Higing matapat ay isang mabuti at kahangahangang pag-uugali sa salita, kilos at gawa. Isang paalala mula sa INCRadio, Japan Satellite.
You are listening to INCRadio DCM 954. Tangsinon sigum INCRadio DCM Gusarul Tukko Gisimnida.
As a Christian overseas worker, I work with honesty.
As a parent, I raise my kids a Christian way.
As a Christian youth, I exhibit good values for others to follow.
As Christian students, we study hard and make our parents proud.
As members of the Church of Christ, we exemplify good values according to God's teachings.
As radio anchors and crew, we offer ourselves to serve and to care because we utilize INCRadio as an effective platform
to change lives through God's Word.
Hello, DJ. How was school today?
Hi, Nanay. It was good po. How about you po? How was your day? And are you almost home po?
It was great. The weather is amazing too. And I'm almost home. Is there something bothering you?
Our art teacher asked our class to paint a bunny and egg, but I told him that I do not celebrate Easter because it's against the teaching of God po.
That's right. We are taught from our worship services and Bible studies that we do not follow such practices because it's not from the Bible. You can share the website incmedia.org to your teacher so that he can understand what we are taught.
Okay po, I will do that po. See you soon po.
O, kumusta? Oh, ang lalim ng buntong hininga. Okay ka lang? Kaya mo yan. Manalangin at magtiwala ka lang sa Diyos.
Isang paalala mula sa INC Radio. Because in INC Radio, we care.